dangle myself in the ass with a bait.
All right, caller. Thank you for calling. Producer, they ain't funny. They ain't that.
You know, that looks like you got a bunch of stuff to deal with up there. Is it that complicated putting that show on?
No, actually, I can only operate one knob here.
No kidding.
Out of these 100 knobs, I know what one knob does.
What do the rest of them do? Are those just like color and contrast?
I have no idea. I just got this one knob, and I leave it alone, and that's it.
Self-destruct button. I don't know. Make sure that the switchboard is the only knob you play with. Is that for, is alien life present and working on Earth?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
So you're a moron. Die. I'm going to come down there and kill you, bastard. Die, you fat ass.
You're on the air.
You're on the air. You're on the air. You're on the air.
You're on the air?
Rage Club and all that. And so we have some sows at the house out back. We have some pigs. One of them we've had for 6 years. Anyway, he's doing an experiment with zygotes and heterozygotes of the AIDS virus, or HIV virus rather, which a lot of people now are contesting does not cause AIDS, full-blown AIDS. I don't know what your stance on that is.
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, well, anyway, we injected this female, this sow, with this heterozygote. It was a Knepfler syndrome lecmarchism zygote that was a side perceptoratory of the inbreeding incomplete dominance virus that causes HIV.
You're getting kind of deep here now.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't mean to get to...
Stay on lane.
Pig's fine. Everything's okay. Now, the other pig, another pig we were doing this with about a year ago, we gave AZT to, and the pig dropped dead. Like, you motherfucker, you gotta die, bitch.
How are you?
I'm all right. I wanted to discuss some of these ethics charges against Newt Gingrich.
Okay.
They said that first he was going to come out and admit some of what he had done. I guess they called it a plea bargain. Kind of come out and try to get himself a little bit less time for some of the charges that were against him, trying to discuss his penis.
I knew he wasn't right. Well, why did you? Because I just wanted to, I knew he wasn't right. But you see how tentative and squirrely they are? Mm-hmm. See, Luffy? Okay, the number's on the screen for people that want to make legitimate calls. And
You're on the air.
Hey, you got a great show.
Oh, thank you.
And a great ass.
Oh, you like that, huh?
Penis.
Okay, folks, if I don't get some legitimate call... Yes.
Vagina.
Boy was talking about vagines. I don't know what that is.
Of the animals.
Right.
I work for the Daniel Davis Circus Company out in the Pacific West. I'm from Europe. And you're absolutely right. You're 100% correct. The animals, the way they treat them is just unbelievable.
A crank call.
Excuse me?
Why do I feel like this is a crank call?
Touch my mug.
Exactly.
Bit of a mess, but, we appreciate the show out here. That last caller was a jerk. I don't know where he's coming from. You have a double chin.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No,
and you have a great ass.
I can't believe we got Burger King and Jack in the Box and all those kind of things.
They got Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell. Yeah.
This isn't anything they're supposed to be feeding the kids, considering that you and me are paying for it. Kids Taco Bell. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Oh, why not?
Very clean.
I'll cut you off if you get too clean.
Oh, of course. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Little Debbie.
Little Debbie who?
I'm still fucking her.
Jesus. I fell right into that one.
And wears the pants, and the guys don't. But personally, every once in a while, I like to wear panties and bras and little lacy things because it's kind of fun. It's kind of exciting. And I enjoy.
Well, I wish I were as smart as that guy. I'm not. See, he's bullying me. He's so much smarter than I am. That's why I can get away with it. Next caller.
Resources allocated where they're most efficiently allocated. You can put.
I just wanted to say the word penis.
We got some great calls today.
We're not taking any more calls today. That's it. Don't feed any more calls through. I don't like that. You guys just Just cut it out in there. Don't be
James, that was the same phone call. James.
Putting those people through. I'm really disappointed in you guys. I tried
James, that was the guy you were just talking about flat tax with.
I just don't want those. I don't know. I don't want you guys feeding any more calls through today.
We got here. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. We don't have time for no games, my friend. This is not, Sesame Street, so keep flipping the channels until you find some toys you can play with, because...
Cannon going to speak at the Republican convention? Does anybody know this?
Nobody knows it for sure at this point.
You think he's going to...
I think that they've
Not
let
again.
him speak, or there's going to be some major trouble.
Oh, I agree. I'm wondering if they're going to keep him from speaking because they're afraid of isolating any of the other Republicans. I wouldn't mind seeing him. I mean, I think he's got some great ideas. I think he's got it.
Yeah, he's wonderful. He's wonderful. I appreciate that. Sound effects. You got to pay extra for that on most shows.
Are over my head in any kind of legal depth, but they are there, and Texas is the tort country.
That's right, Ann. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah, Ann. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, okay. I'm not like the last caller. But I would like to ask you, Stone and ESPN are all owned by Disney. And so what they're trying to do now is on shows like ESPN Sports Center, believe it or not, they're trying to edit parts of it out to show footage that's not violent and things like that. And I'm all for the Disney Corporation. I don't know, they promote family values and so forth, but I just have this feeling they're so money-grubbing it's not going to help. Because when you're doing things like editing sports shows, you can't see any football hits, you can't see players masturbate, But the salaries these guys are making, like Michael Jordan, some of these players in the NBA, there's a lot of flap about not paying these guys a lot of money. What do you think about paying athletes?
I think they're getting paid way too much.
They say if you buy the tickets and you sort of contribute the money to the cause, they can do that. Like Jordan and like Deion Sanders, you ever watch him? They're paying him $35 million just to celebrate in the end zone.
Yeah, that ought to, that borders on obscenity to me.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, guys like Deion who are basically just marketing tools other than good players. I mean, I don't know if he celebrates in the end zone. He says prime time, prime time, prime time, prime time, prime time, prime time.
It's 9:50.
I've been watching you all night tonight, and I've got to say, what are you doing after the show tonight?
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. We got one. This video is my favorite public prank access calls has returned. Nuke Sanity returns, whatever that name is. And it's made by Nick Sanity Chi NX Colts. Okay, I gotta get rid of that copyright.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with Christianity kind of being a dead religion, and I also think agree with Mr. Rashid.
Let me straighten that one before you go. Then you speak on. Okay. Don't say kind of dead. If something is dead, it's dead.
Yeah.
You can be, a woman can be kind of pregnant, can't she? If she's pregnant, she's pregnant. She can be kind of pregnant.
Yeah.
So if religion is dead, just say it, man, it's dead.
Okay, yeah, it's dead, you cocksucker.
Yes.
Oh,
man. I'm sorry, brother.
Call back, brother.
Call back. Yes.
Yeah, you didn't hang up on me. I'm still here. Fucker.
That was the same guy?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like whenever a caller calls in and disagrees with you guys, you always seem to hang up on them right away.
Right away. All depending on what they disagree about.
Pardon me?
If someone come in here and says, we saying 2 and 2 is 4. They say, no, 2 and 2 is 3. We'll hang up on it right away.
Oh, you're just...
No, we'll hang up on it right away because 2 and 2 is 4.
They have a point to prove.
So it's not a matter of opinion.
You want a good call.
It's not a matter of opinion. When we're saying something, okay, you can say what you want to say, but have based upon some kind of common sense.
I see.
Okay, say what you want, but have some common sense to it. Don't say a lot of foolishness. It's that way because we want it to be that way. It's not that way because you want it to be that way. It's that way because it's a fact or not a fact.
Would it be a foolish thing to say, lick my ass?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking of converting. Right now I'm Catholic, but I'm thinking of converting. The reason is because the Catholic religion frowns upon masturbation. And
Next caller. Yes.
I love masturbating.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd just like to say you guys got a great show. It's real positive, and go fuck yourself.
Yes.
Yes, that caller that called, disagreeing with Mr. Rashid. If he's gonna call up, he better have some valid points.
He's another half. See, all these people with that tone of voice are all helpless.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with you about the devil and God.
He's another
I mean, how...
Are you a heckler?
No.
Yeah, man, that guy's heckler.
How could God be the devil? Fuck you.
Yeah, heckler.
No heckler, man.
Yes.
Yes, a man cannot be God, and a woman sucks cock.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just wondering, do you lick balls?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers.
Right, son.
Yes, I have been a Muslim for about 3 years now, and you were talking about the differences between your right hand and your left hand before.
Right.
I feel that has been something very important in my life, because I feel that's the pathway Allah sent me the message, because ever since I was a little boy, I would always say, for instance, with my right hand, I would eat my food, brush my teeth, and then with my left hand, I would jerk off and wipe my ass.
Yes.
All right, guys. I, too, am disgusted with the filth of these people calling up. I'm not Muslim. But
Are you a heckler?
What do you mean?
You're not a
Keep on talking, man.
Go ahead, keep talking.
I mean, it's not right because I don't agree with everything you guys say, but I don't call up and say all this filth, flying filth to you guys. Suck my ass, bitch.
That's what it be. Something clever.
Know what these people are? Their best titles, they are filth lovers. They love filth. And they think the more filth they hear, the more filth they say, the more they enjoy. They're just a bunch of people who loves filth. And we don't love filth.
Yes.
I am filth. Fuck you.
Yes, this is Deadly Squat. Hello? Yes, this is Deadly Squat. Hey, Mr. Snurd, are you there? Do we have people on hold, Mr. Snurd, that want to perform? Hello? Mr. Snurd.
I'm a guy.
Okay, no religious, don't bring religion into this, please. Please don't say oh God, because the next thing we'll be hearing is sweet Jesus. Now, just moan.
Yo, so my name is Steve.
Hey, Mr. Snurd, we're not looking for males. We're not looking for cock teasers. Just women. Yes, this is Deadly Squad.
Can I say good click? Yeah, I like masturbation. Fuck you, bitch.
Yes, this is Deadly Squad. Yes, this is Deadly Squad. Yes, this is Deadly Squad. Hello?
Yeah, hi, what kind of show is this?
Well, it's up on the screen.
What do you do?
If you can read the screen, you'll know what we're doing.
Oh, no, I just want to, I'm not a crank. Look, I'm not a crank caller. I just wanted to ask you what your show's about.
All right, well, read the screen.
It says Diddley Squad. I'm also an M&M producer, so I'm not trying to mess with you or anything, man. I'm just trying to...
All right, as the screen rolls, you can find out what it's about.
Is that the mini studio?
What, sir?
You're in the Express studio?
I don't know what that means. Yes, this is Deadly Squad.
Yeah, Diddley. I just wanted to know whether you and Mr. Schnurd ever engage in, like, anal sex.
This is Deadly Squad.
Yo, Diddley?
Yes?
Kitty out like what? Nigga, what?
Hello, this is Deadly Squad.
Yeah, stop trying to bite my style, yo. I was rocking that, like, fat, white, bald look.
You see, this is my subject. Condom is being given to our children, and they say.
Oh, I think I heard it already. So I just skipped to the part.
I'm a link.
You're on the Pro Wrestling Report.
Hey, what'd you say happened to Macho Man?
He injured his ankle last night in Madison at the WCW Saturday Night tapings. They haven't made any announcements about his condition or anything yet. I just heard about it today, so I don't know if he's going to be able to compete in the future, in the near future, but he did sustain an ankle injury last night.
Okay, so...
Wrestling Report.
Yeah, I have a question about WrestleMania.
Yes, sir.
Did Mike Tyson get punched in the cock?
How can I do this?
No, he didn't.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. You're on the Pro Wrestling Report.
I was watching and I thought he did get punched in the cock.
Well, you know, those of you who are calling, you little high school and college punks who are calling trying to get over so your friends can hear you on TV, if you have such a small...
15 seconds of fame.
Yeah. Hey, whatever. Fine. We're here to put on a show for wrestling fans and give those wrestling fans a chance to call. You're on the Pro Wrestling Report.
Hi. A lot of my friends don't think that I should watch pro wrestling because it's very violent.
Okay.
And I try to tell them that it isn't violent, that it's just like staged because they don't really know, and it's okay for them not to know because I know.
It's good sports entertainment.
Exactly.
It's a controlled situation, premeditated outcome.
And I was there and I seen Mike Tyson get punched in the cock.
Okay. A lot of people seem to have a fetish with that part of Mike Tyson's body. It's good. You're on the Pro Wrestling Report.
Yeah, I'd like to say to all the people calling up acting crazy, saying that stuff, you know, that's not right. There's some people out here, we like wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
We take it seriously because it's a good sport.
Exactly.
And why don't you suck my ass?
Thank you.
Hey, how do you become a professional wrestler? Because, you know, I'm a pretty big guy. I want to do it. I used to wrestle in high school. I got my own move. It's called the cock blockers. I can pick you up.
I think these guys will be related.
Yeah. You're on the Pro Wrestling Report.
Yeah, a match that I'd like to see is Stone Cold versus Hulk Hogan in a dumpster match, but instead give them like chainsaws to saw each other's cock off.
Okay. You have yourself a nice day. Thanks for calling over and over again and try to make it look like there are many people calling being jerks like you. Pro Wrestling Report.
Hey, I don't know the answer to the question, but Brutus the Barber Beefcake was the best wrestler ever.
He was?
Yeah, he put him in the sleeper and slap around their nuts.
Okay. You
same guy.
No, I don't know. Anybody got answers to the trivia question? What was the location that the first Hell in a Cell, the first and only Hell in a Cell match was held? We got about 2.5 minutes left in the program. You're on the Pro Wrestling Report.
I know the answer to that question.
Go ahead.
It's on Mike Tyson's cock.
All right.
Here go to the phone. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms. Hey, why don't you tell us your name so everybody out there can know what an idiot you are? Hey, people who are bloody idiots. Good evening, you're on Brainstorm. Now, let me pick up the phone. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms. That's our local assholes. Let's go to the phone. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
I got a comment that you might think is hostile, but now don't hang up on me and shit. Now hear me out. Now listen, are you listening to me?
I'm listening, providing you're straight.
Straight? What the hell are you talking about? Now listen here. I called the other day, and I want to talk about your ratings. Now this is a serious issue.
You wanted to talk about what?
Your ratings, Jack. Your ratings are in the toilet.
We're not talking about ratings. Ha! Nothing serious in that call, was there? My engineer is going crazy. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
What's up, Big Jack?
You, I don't think we want to talk to, do we?
Hello?
Yeah?
Hey, I just got to say to all your audience out there, I'm your #1 caller.
Yeah, you're the #1 pest. That's a call we don't really want to deal with. Where do we go next? This is Brainstorms. You're on it.
Hey, Jack, it's your #1 caller here. I've been trying to call for the last 10 minutes and get a busy signal. What gives?
What do you got to say besides that?
Well, hey, listen, I just gotta say, you should have hung up on that last year. I mean, the rest.
Yeah, and I hung up on you, didn't I? It's the same dude. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Hey, now listen, I'll make this short and sweet. How did I say? Oh,
Yeah. Short and sweet it is. I got the button. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
what's up, Big Jack?
What's up?
Yeah, I just gotta say, a lot of your callers tonight were some real punk bitches.
And that's one of them. You got any nerve? Come on in here and say that sitting here on the chair. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
I'm calling you bluff, Jack.
You don't really want me to tell everybody why you're not in school, do you?
How about you let me on your like?
Folks that call one's bluff ought to be very careful what they do. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Hello, now. Can you hear me all right now, Jack?
Sure, we can hear you.
Yeah, I gotta disagree with a lot of what you're saying now. Now, don't get me wrong now. Now, I got a lot of respect for you and your TV calling show, but hold on a second. I'm on a cell phone here. Hold on. I'm on a toilet. I gotta wipe my ass. Hold on.
Yeah, that's one of our jokers. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Hi, Jack. I have a question about what you were talking about earlier. Now, isn't it true now, let me get this straight here, Jack. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Now, weren't you the Penguin in Batman Part 2?
Nutcases all over the place. Got one at the control panel, too. There goes the phone again. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Yeah, this is
Oh, no, wait.
Penguin. I just was wondering.
Wait, what do you say?
We have
Hold up. Sorry, I gotta start over.
There goes the phone again. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Yeah, this is for the Penguin. I just was wondering.
We have lots of cretins out there. Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Yeah, I've got a question about the weapons of mass destruction.
Sure.
Do you think that weapons like freeze rays and stuff like that should be banned as well?
Like what?
Like freeze rays? I mean, you tried that in Gotham City, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good evening.
Can I get a psychic energy reading, please?
You have got to be more polite than that, my friend.
Can I have a psychic energy reading, please, Adam?
Oh my goodness. At least he was clever, ladies and gentlemen.
How can I get up there?
But this is the kind of indignity that some of these women had to deal with, and by their persistence and their determination really broke down some barriers and opened the way for other women who came later.
Moving on to Baltimore. Democrat line. Hello.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello.
My question is, do you respect Howard Stern's penis?
Getting a lot of crank calls today. Not sure why they're coming in. We'll try to crack down on them as best we can.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, yeah.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
Good Friday, CB. I called last week and you gave me chlamydia. It burned so bad when I picked.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, CB did not give no man no chlamydia.
What would be so wrong with maybe using Steve Forbes' idea, like the straight 17% tax for everybody?
Flat tax?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the way.
Well, that's good because then we don't have to take it up the bottom.
What you want to pray about tonight?
I was hoping you could pray for me. I'm having a hard time here.
Okay.
I'm addicted to heroin. Okay. And I like sucking dick and fucking horses in the air.
Hey. New York City. Y'all got to get it together. You really do.
Goody.
I don't love you, nigga.
ass dick with that filthy mouth. Do you? Uh-huh. Good evening.
Hi, do you have Battletoads?
Do I have what?
Battletoads.
What the hell is this Battletoads? Somebody called me week 4 last, week 4 that. Y'all keep...
I know.
Is you the same one?
Awesome.
Are you the same one?
Yes, I am. Me and a couple other people, we're asking for it.
Well, why don't you go out there and get it then?
Well, I thought you may have Battletoads.
Why would I have this?
Sorry.
Look here, my friend. I'm too old to be messing with that mess here.
Yes.
Uh-huh. My friend?
Yes.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh. You about the first one.
And she has Battletoads, too.
Does she?
Yes.
I hope y'all have a good time. I ain't gonna insult you. I'm not gonna...
Why don't you have Battletoads?
What's that?
Why don't you have Battletoads?
My friend, because I have a life.
Oh, really?
There it is.
Talking about the practices of credit counseling centers with Travis Plunkett. We invite your phone calls of one of 3 lines. Our next call, Newark, New Jersey. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi. I got myself into really bad debt. I was paying one credit card off with another for over 4 years. I just went on, and I'm like really broke right now, about to file bankruptcy. And, I'm trying to get a penile implant. I need to enlarge my package to pick up the chicks these days.
Oxford, North Carolina is up next. Good morning.
This is Dudley Squat.
Evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Yeah, this is for the Penguin. I just was wondering...
It's still the
Hi, right there.
Okay.
Yes.
I was wondering how you would think that it would be possible to regulate the sale of these guns. And want to know if you suck dick.
All right, well, in answer to your second question, no, and I'm not sure how we would regulate the sale.
Good evening.
Asshole.
Thank you. I bet yours is quite wide, isn't it?
Your mother.
Uh-huh. Yours is all stretched out.
I know our school system. I mean, they go to school 12 years, and after they get out, they still can't read or write.
You're absolutely right. Another thing, would you like to touch my monkey? Spank, 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 spank.
It used to be on Saturday Night Live.
Yes, this is Peter from Sprocket.
Right.
All right, let's try this. Good morning.
Morning.
There we go. How are you today?
My.
Is that his opinion?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this the Reverend on the radio?
Yes, it is. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm not feeling too good, Reverend. My brother Gene had a stroke, and he's in the hospital, and he has 2 young daughters, and we don't know if he's going to speak again. He was in surgery, and he had a stroke. He was in penile implant surgery. He was trying to increase the length of his penis. He was trying to get a...
Brother, you gonna wish you hadn't called me tonight.
Good evening.
Fuck you.
Oh, really? That's wonderful, honey. That takes a lot of courage to call him, fuck you, and hang up the phone. That's a lot of courage there. Uh-huh.
You're on the Pro Wrestling Report.
Yeah, I have a question about WrestleMania.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir.
Did Mike Tyson get punched in the cock?
No, he didn't.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. You're on the Pro Wrestling Report.
I was watching, and I thought he did get punched in the cock.
Yes, this is Dudley Squat. Now, I don't want you to put cock teasers on.
Riverside, Illinois. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Murphy, I was just wondering if you feel that there's a resemblance.
Caller, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you feel that there's a resemblance between your pubes and the hair on your head?
Hey, Mommy. Hey.
Good evening, you're on Brainstorms.
Yeah, I've got a question about the weapons of mass destruction.
Sure.
Do you think that weapons like freeze rays and stuff like that should be banned as well?
Like what?
Like freeze rays? I mean, you tried that in Gotham City, right?
Oh, hell.
So that the husband and wife cannot even be at home. And that's one example.
Yes.
How, Stevie, how you doing? You got a Battletoad?
I'll tell you what I do got. I got this motherfucking pilgrim show. I'm put in your ass. You keep calling him. Do you understand?
Yes, I already know.
Ladies and gentlemen, this pilgrim shoe is gonna go dead in the crack of his ass. He called him one more time. Y'all heard it here. This buckle, gonna come out of his police. Good evening. Yes, sorry. I'm so sorry. You sound polite. Please call back here again. Didn't mean to hang up on you. Uh-huh. Good evening.
Yeah, what's up?
I'll tell you what's up. My foot in your ass, that's what's up. You keep calling here with this foolishness here. Good evening.
Asshole.
Yes, I know that. I know that. I'm working on that. Good evening.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, my friend.
Like a reading for tonight, please?
Absolutely. You ain't gonna start no shit, is you?
No shittage.
What's that?
No shittage.
Uh-huh. Look, let me tell you something here.
What?
There you go. Look here, lady. No, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't you say a word. He was gonna start something. I had to hang up on him. Good evening. Happy Friday, my friend. Get on off of here. Ladies and gentlemen, look here. We gonna stop right here. Do I look like a clown to you? Does this seem like a plaything to you? This is serious business here. Serious business.
Oh, wait.
There's some fool out there. I can see him just as plain as day. He just broke up with his old lady. Don't know what to do. He's at the Hudson River right now, getting ready to jump in. If he would have called here, I'd have been able to help him. But you know what? He couldn't get through. You know why? Because these damn fools keep calling him, tying up the line. But this poor fella out there about ready to kill himself. This is serious business, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
I am here to help you. Now, if you don't want my help, that is your problem. It's between you and your maker. But I am here to help you. That fool out there could have got some help, but he decided to jump into Hudson. Do you understand? Ladies and gentlemen, come on now. Let's be real. This is for folks that want my help. If you don't want my help, please go and sit down somewhere. Lord have mercy. I said I wasn't going to come in here and holler like this here. Yes, I did. I said that. Yes, I know I say that every week. But you know what? Y'all be pushing me to it here. Don't push me to do something I don't want to do. I'll flip this place upside down. Yes, I will. I've done it before.
He's lying.
Good evening.
Good morning.
Look here. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Give me the strength to keep on going. Because I swear I'm about to kill somebody up in here. Yes, I am. Yeah, I should not. I know I shouldn't say that. Lord, Lord, let me talk. Please, give me the strength to go on. Peace be still. Y'all going to have to pray for me. Please, pray for me.
How dare you?
Good evening.
Brother, that's so quick.
Lay off for that narcotic, my friend. Good evening. Yes. Good evening. Yes. Good evening. Yes. See, that's a man calling me ugly. I ain't no woman. I ain't no woman. You ain't supposed to judge my looks. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, what's wrong? Everybody knows somebody that's gonna commit suicide. So call up here. It ain't got to be you that's gonna commit suicide. You know somebody that's gonna do it. Call here. I just want to help somebody, anybody. I don't care what it is right now. We ain't got but like 10 minutes left. I just want to help somebody. I don't care what it is. I really don't care. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? What is going on here?
I'd like a reading, please.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Are you there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I was calling for readings.
Absolutely. What is your first name?
My name is David.
David? David? Yes. I felt that. Good evening.
Oh, good.
Yes. There's another man calling me ugly. That's number 3. That is number 3. What is this Rikers Island calling you in? Y'all better get it together. Good evening. Uh-huh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about ready to pack it up here. I'm ready to pack it up. Yes.
Hey, I'm hoping I could get some prayer.
Look here, my friend. Are you there?
I am here.
You from Rikers Island?
Nah, man, I'm not from Rikers Island.
Where you from, my friend?
I'm from Brooklyn, baby. Bed-Stuy.
Uh-huh. Let me explain something to you here.
Please do.
Uh-huh. This is psychic energy read. I'll read your energy.
Well, read it then.
What you telling me what? Go on somewhere, please. Go on. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you put no demands on me.
God dang it.
Don't you do that. Because I put something on you ain't gonna want. Good evening.
Listen, I'm trying to get in touch with you, dude. What's going on? Why you keep hanging up?
What? Let me tell you something here. You talking to me right now like you know me. I don't know you. Don't you call here talking about... Nah, we gonna cut it off right now. Call here talking about I've been trying to get through what you been up to. Look, I don't know you. Show some respect here. Good evening.
Okay.
Number 4. Matter of fact, I think it's that same damn fool. Good evening. Uh-huh. Ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing a side of me that I do not like showing. I don't show this side of myself off. This hollering and cussing and carrying on. I'm a damn lie. I show this every week. But I'm trying to stop this mess here. I am trying to gain my composure. Stop all this hollering. Stop all this cussing and fussing. Because I don't want to be like this here. I'm trying to be a better man. Yes, I am. Despite my many flaws and faults, there's a tender heart in between here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Y'all just don't let me show it here. Calling here, talking about fuck you, suck my dick, this and that, grabbing. Look here, I ain't come here for this. You keep on beating somebody up with your words, they gonna do just what I'm doing here. Cussing back at you. I don't care how spiritual they is. I don't care. Good evening.
Yes, hello, it's Amelia.
Hell, what's that?
It's Amelia.
Amelia?
Can I get an energy read, please?
Look here. My friend. Look, I ain't gonna even say nothing. I ain't gonna even say nothing. I'm burning up in here. I am burning up. This is terrible. This is really terrible.
Why are these people cursing at you?
My friend, they have nothing better to do.
Listen, man,
I can't hear you. Good evening. Good evening.
Your mother.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. I swear these people knew your shit. Good evening.
You suck.
Apparently you do too. Good evening.
Can I get a second reading?
Honey, you don't call here asking for stuff like that. This is not a bodega. What is that?
Press R3.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to help you. This is not a bodega. Don't call play the psychic energy reading. This is not a bodega, honey. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello, honey.
Yes. Hello?
Honey, get on off my phone here. Good evening. Good evening.
Asshole.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello, honey. Good evening. You enjoy your life, honey. Good evening. My Lord. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Honey, I'm better now. How are you?
I'm good. That's good to hear. So what is this show about?
Get your life together, honey. Get the hell off my phone, too. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello, my friend.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, my friend.
Good evening. I was calling. I was hoping to get a...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a bodega, and it is not McDonald's. You got a menu to look at here. You know it's about psychic energy. That's all it's about here. Ain't no guesswork. Can I get you can get a foot up your ass, what you can get. Don't call here with this foolishness here. Good evening.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, A little old time here. I said I was gonna help 4 people here. I ain't helped but 2. What a damn shame it's been. Good evening.
Good evening.
Go on somewhere. Good evening. My Lord. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, honey.
Hey, somebody.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Good evening.
Fuck you.
Yes, another one of them fools. Another one of them fools. That's very creative, my friend, very creative. Good evening. Really? Good evening. How are you? Yes. Good evening. Good evening.
My dick.
Really? Good evening.
Fuck you.
Oh, really? That's wonderful, honey. That takes a lot of courage to call help, fuck you, and hang up the phone. That's a lot of courage there. Good evening.
Good evening. Hey, kissing my dick, bitch.
Really?
Okay, you freak fuck face.
Really? That's wonderful. That sounds great. I'm gonna see to it that you get bitten in the ass by a German Shepherd. A big old German Shepherd. Coming your way, my friend. Good evening.
Hello?
Watch out for that German Shepherd.
Is this TV?
Gone somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, running low on time. Good evening. I hope you're proud of yourself. You're clogging up the line for somebody to need my help. Good evening.
Okay.
Good evening. Good evening.
So, hey, mommy. Hey, you.
Good evening.
Help me.
What is going on here? What is going on here? Good evening.
Hey, this is free psychic.
Is this what? Good evening.
I don't want you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All you people out there with powers of energy, I'm so sorry about this. I'm so sorry about this here. Good evening.
Good evening. Hey, I want to know my last name.
My Lord. Good evening.
Yes.
Good evening.
LCB.
Yes. Good evening. Yes.
Hey, mommy. Hey, look, mommy.
Lord have mercy. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you, my friend?
Hey, I'm a musician. I just want to plug.
Oh, my goodness. What a tangle web we weave when first we have to do the sea. Good evening.
Hey, what's going on?
Good evening.
Hi, I need help.
Yes, you do, honey. Good evening. Good evening. I got to go. Y'all done hurt my feelings so much. Hurt my feelings. Good evening.
Hello? Hello? You think?
Yes. Yes. Good evening. Yes. Good evening. Ladies, I got to go. I ain't helped nobody that wanted to help me. Said I want to help 4 people. Didn't do that. I was trying to send out positive energy. Guess what came back? Nothing but negative energy. For those of you out there, that love CB, as I love you, I'm so sorry. You know this ain't the way it usually go here. I get a few Rudy Goose calls acting a fool, but it's never like this. And again, I'd like to apologize for that. New York City, I love you anyway. You treat me wrong. What Jesus said. OJC said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. forgive them. New York City, y'all got to get it together. You really do. I love you. But you got to get it together. Good evening.
I don't love you, nigga. But
Really? Honey, do you suck your daddy's dick with that filthy mouth? Do you? Good evening.
Happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got to go. I really have got to go. You do me so wrong. You do me so wrong. Good evening.
Hi, ugly friend.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm finna go. It's a damn shame I couldn't help you. But you know what? You're gonna read the newspaper, watch it on New York 1. It's gonna be a whole lot of people getting fucked up this weekend. Courtesy of yours truly. You heard it here first. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't have said that. Scratch that, ladies and gentlemen. You did not hear that. That is not true. I will never hurt anybody. Intentionally. I got to go. It's been wonderful. Even though I couldn't help too many people here. I love you. Many blessings. I'm signing off. Sincerely yours, Clarence Baynard Walker. May you have a blessed weekend and a blessed life. For those of you whose lives are going to be cut short this weekend, I hope you had a good time. I hope you did. Was it all worth it? Was it really? It's a damn shame. You get to the other side, get to the book. So what you do, that was good. You didn't do nothing good. Then it says, wait a minute. You hurt my humble servant CP.
Dang it.
You're going straight to hell. I'm so sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I would hate for that to happen. But guess what? There's a few of you going to hell tonight. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Good evening. I got to go. It's been wonderful. Enjoy your life. I'm going to enjoy mine. You ain't going to ruin mine. See you next week. Damn fool.
Okay, let's see. The C-SPAN prank calls. C-SPAN prank calls top 15 made by Fuck This. I'm sorry for the language, but they put a name on it.
Hi, good morning. I want to say first of all to the moderator, you're doing a wonderful job. I wanted to show off, and it's actually the first time I've called in, but seems to be pretty feisty, but kudos to you. You're doing wonderfully. A lot of the attention has understandably been on the Republican primary, but people sometimes fail to realize that there are two primaries going on today. There's also a Democratic one, and I am a Democrat, and I did my research last night, and I saw that actually won 84% of the vote in 1996, which may surprise some people. And I watched your program a few days ago on the Lesser Known Candidates Forum. There are actually 14 candidates on the Democratic primary ballot. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what percentage President Obama gets. Now, I'm a big fan of President Obama. I think he's going to do a lot better. And I think in general he will. But, you know, what's a deal breaker for many New Hampshire people, many of my neighbors, they do not like Michelle Obama. I really do. I respect the First Lady. But so many people think she is a bitch with a...
Oh, please. Let's watch our language and keep the conversation productive so we can have a dialogue that gets us all thinking and advances the conversation.
Is waiting in Los Angeles, California on our line for Independence. Lewis, good morning. Good. Go ahead, Lewis.
I think this, I was talking to my Aunt Lisa about this the other day, She thinks this goes all the way back to the Greeks. We're talking about universal things here, and nowadays you just have the Triforce with America, Canada, Russia, all that. But I guess, my main question is just how the lunchboxes work. What the fuck, man?
Apologize for that. We'll go on to Cleo in Dallas, Texas, as we talk about auto bailouts.
Why do we have to seek help from a paid professional in order to exercise our constitutional rights?
Okay, Sarah, let me go to Robert, who's in Ventura, Iowa. Your turn, Robert. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Am I on TV?
You're on.
Oh, great. Well, mine's kind of an unusual case, but my medication costs have actually gone down over the last 5 or so years here, and I just wanted to speak to something unusual. Like I'm watching, tuning in this morning, and just seeing what's going on this morning, watching you this morning. And I'll give you the first example. If you're watching this morning, I no longer need Viagra because you got me.
All right, we're going to move on to Brenda in Tallahassee.
Let's go to another New Hampshire call. Dan joins us, Republicans line. Good morning, Dan. Where are you calling from?
Hi, good morning. I'm calling from Portsmouth.
Great, welcome.
Good morning. I used to be an assistant to the Portsmouth city manager, and part of my job would be to help prepare for the primary, so I know a little bit of what Chairman McDonald's going through, a very little bit. I know you have a big job today, sir. And my question is regards to how turnout will affect the eventual result, and that is for Mr. Chairman, do you believe that Mitt Romney has a big penis?
I apologize, Chairman McDonald, for that comment. We're trying to keep the conversation productive here this morning.
Wanted to make sure I heard him right.
Every Friday night he would go and rent pornos for the weekend for almost 2 years. The subject of every one of them was black males, long dong silver. He rented that 3 times before he finally bought it. He never rented a video about woman to woman.
Thank you. Pete is up next. Bay Village, Ohio, an independent there. Pete, what did you think of how the Democrats are portraying themselves and their candidate?
Yeah, well, I was listening to Bill Clinton tell his story tonight, and my mom came into my room to bring me a plate of chicken nuggets, and I literally screamed at her and hit the plate of chicken nuggets out of her hand. And she started yelling.
All right, Pete, we're gonna move on. Thanks. We're gonna move on to Jared from North Charleston.
Is on at least for second, if not, of course, for first. Let's go to Clarence, Democratic line in Jacksonville, Florida, and hear what he has to say. Hi, Clarence.
Hi, good morning. It's a very exciting day here in America, the New Hampshire primary. I think it's very interesting to see how different this race is from previous races when you look at the amount of personality that you see in the Republican field. Herman Cain with his 999 plan, Rick Perry with his oops, Michelle Bachmann with her very hairy vagina.
Oh, excuse me, that was totally inappropriate and...
Okay, Mary, you're up. Hi.
This is Mary. I have a big cock I like to play with.
Oh. I don't know how Mary got through our Tanya, our screeners. Yes, Tanya.
First caller this morning for Judd Gregg. Go ahead.
Well, hello, Governor Gregg. First, I'd like to say that you were my governor and congressman and senator for some time, and we were pulling for you to run for president yourself. But you're supporting Mitt Romney, and you're supporting Mitt Romney as well. And, of course, Mitt Romney has very high expectations for the campaign and for his victory in the New Hampshire primary. I was wondering, what size lead do you think he needs to avoid his disappointment? And also, how big is Mitt Romney's penis?
Charlotte, apologies, Governor. Charlotte, North Carolina, Marcus.
2002. We'll start in our line for Democrats. Glenn called in from Salt Lake City, Utah. Glenn, good morning.
Hi, good morning. My question is,
yes,
we're all this money,
there it is.
Where are we getting the money from? And my second question is, if I can shit in your mouth.
Apologize for that, Congressman. Don't take that kind of language here on the Washington Journal.
Around negotiations, how much influence that should Congress have on this process? Los Angeles, California, Republican line. Here is Jack. Go ahead.
Hi, good morning. I'm Jack Strickland. I just want to make it clear, first of all, I'm calling from Bel Air, California, but I am originally from Philadelphia, specifically West Philadelphia. But anyway, I was actually discussing this issue with a friend of mine recently while I was in Philly. It occurred on the basketball court. At some point during the conversation, a couple of guys who were up to no good essentially started causing trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
Again, for the first 45 minutes, Iran negotiations, how much influence should Congress have?
Hello. Yeah, before I have my comment, I'm going to join the discussion very much. I've been listening to C-SPAN for several years, and probably the last few days have had the highest amount of
on the phone
callers. So I'd like to ask a procedural question. What is C-SPAN doing to crack down on these calls?
Well, whenever we hear something, first of all, we try to admonish. We try to cut them off as best we can. We're not on any kind of delay or anything, so we just have to do the best we can and hope that we're getting the best from our callers. That's pretty much what I can say.
Yeah, it's just a shame that the level of discussion's gone down. But about the Romney situation, I actually think the attacks are the best thing that could happen for Romney. The best type of attacks that could happen whatsoever for Romney, because they highlight his business experience. You go to the exit polls in New Hampshire, you see what they're voting for him for. They're voting for him because they care about the economy, because they care about winning the election, and they're voting for him because of his huge penis.
All right, let's... Caller messing with us this morning. We hope to get the best of our callers. He set himself up nicely there, but let's move on. We don't need that kind of stuff.
I wanted to say that my son, I sent my son over to Delphi College, Robert A. Bluey. He is actually dating an African-American young lady, and we appreciate the history of it. And what my son is saying is that that is pretty much the hottest and sweetest pussy he's ever.
Apologies. Coit, Michigan. Jim on our Republican line, please go ahead with your question or comment.
Yeah, thank you, C-SPAN. And Peter, you mentioned something about sharing the burden. And I just want to say, I go home every night, turn on the news, see these congressmen and women getting out of their limousines with their law degrees. But, for me, on Main Street, I'm still getting a $9 haircut. And, I drive a pretty nice van. And for that, I'm fortunate. But what I hate is that I'm becoming the one with the draconian policies. I'm becoming the vilified. I manage a Quiznos, and these punk kids come in and, they expect a free bag of chips, as our deal used to be. But, times have changed, and I got to say, you want those Doritos? Well, cool fucking ranch, kid.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay, next one. Try Not to Laugh, C-SPAN edition, made by Prince Duo.
I just want to say I have a really big penis. I can suck my...
From this past week. Let's go back to the phones. Bob is in St. Louis, Missouri. Bob, you're on with Bruce Finley of the Denver Post.
Yes, my name is Bob, but people call me Ash, and I'm from a town called Pallet Town, and I would like to talk about the an environmental problem that happened in my land, and a simple solution that we use to curtail. Now, a man named Professor Oak, he talked to me, and he's a very smart man, and he said there was this creature that was blocking the road called us.
All right, we'll go on to Dane in Cloverdale, Indiana.
Toronto, Ontario, you're next up with the ambassador. Hello.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Jawad. My question is, do you have a big penis?
Man, I can't believe that guy got back on Naraka.
Tyler, New York is on our guest line.
Hey, how you doing this morning?
Fine, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm all for democracy. I think, we got these celebrities running around like, Sheryl Crow, Kim Basinger, Susan Sarandon, Rob Rosinski. They should all be bukkake, sprayed down with my sperm. Oh.
Moving on to Baltimore. Democrat line. Hello.
Hi, Cindy. Hello. My question is, do you respect Howard Stern's penis?
Getting a lot of crank calls today. Not sure why they're coming in. We'll try to crack down on them as best we can. Get to another name.
Austin, you're on the air. Good morning. We're doing open phones.
Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Next up is Lansdowne, Pennsylvania on our line for Republicans. Good morning and welcome to the Washington Journal.
Hey, good morning. I just have 2 quick points here. One, I feel that there are equal rights when it comes to marriage because a gay man has the same right to marry a woman that a straight man has. And 2, personally, I do support gay marriage, but only when both chicks are hot. Thank you.
Let's move on to Hubbarstown.
Because its repercussions are playing out in a negative fashion right now.
Moving on to Baltimore to our American Muslims line. Welcome.
I hope this doesn't bother you, but I've been imagining what you look like naked.
I think we're going to move on right to Philadelphia.
Thank you. Paul, Houston, Texas, Republican.
Okay, I might need a friend that plays Little Big Planet.
Louise.
No, matter of fact, Sackboy, I'm sorry.
Is in.
Our next call, Newark, New Jersey. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi. I got myself into really bad debt. I was paying one credit card off with another for over 4 years. just went on and on. Right now, about to file bankruptcy. I'm trying to get a penile implant. I need to enlarge my package to pick up the chicks these days.
Oxford, North Carolina is up next. Good morning.
Thank you. Pete is up next. Bay Village, Ohio, and independent there. Pete, what did you think of how the Democrats are portraying themselves and their candidate?
Yeah, well, I was listening to Bill Clinton tell his story tonight, and my mom came into my room to bring me a plate of chicken nuggets, and I literally screamed at her and hit the plate of chicken nuggets out of her hand. And she started yelling.
Pete, we're gonna move on. Thanks. We're gonna move on to Jared from North Charleston, South Carolina.
My son, I sent my son over to Adelphi College, Robert A. Louisiana. He is actually dating an African-American young lady, and we appreciate the history of it. And what my son is saying is that that is pretty much the hottest and sweetest pussy he's ever.
Apologies.
Troops stand in his rooms of the portals. Every Friday night he would go and rent portals for the weekend for almost 2 years. The subject of every one of them was black belts, long stone silver. He rented that 3 times before he finally bought it. He never rented a video about woman to woman.
Morning, Jose.
Good morning. My lady will say, I'm white, I'm socialist, I don't like black, Jews, Marxists, I am racist, I have no religion. Adolf Hitler was absolutely correct to
Apparently Jose likes the freedom of speech.
How different this race is from previous races when you look at the amount of personality that you see in the Republican field. Herman Cain with his 999 plan, Rick Perry with his oops, Michelle Bachmann with her very hairy vagina.
Oh, excuse me, that's totally inappropriate, and we're talking about the candidate.
Nothing more than an empty stew. The other thing I'd like to say is that there's a rumor going around online, you're a fucking home.
All right, apologize for that.
Let's take our first call of the morning from California, Republican line. Joe Biden, should he run for president? Jed is on the line. Good morning.
Yes, I feel as though Obama is not doing a good enough job, that dirty socialist motherfucking piece of shit.
Stephanie.
Rick Santorum, Google problem. I'm not going to go into it because, obviously, but, Saturday Night Live, for example, Saturday Night Live had had Rick Santorum in one of those homosexual clubs, like he was a guy who just loved to have a dildo looped down his shoulder.
Okay, we're going to stop at that point, and we'll go next to this.
Mainly, I'm a small guy, so there's the health issues that are involved with that.
Is cost a concern?
Yeah, obviously, I have a small cock. I have a tiny penis.
Wake Up Texas, Jed, Democrat.
Who's
Hi,
that
Jed, you're on the air. Go ahead. Jed, are you with us? All right, let's move on to Darlene in Rochester, Michigan.
I like to read the Atlanta Journal-Constitution online, and it was very good for me when the snowstorm hit because I could keep in touch with my family. And the only thing is, it's quite distracting sometimes. It's quite distracting because you got all the other tabs and various shit going on, and zombie midget porn, and
Joyce is up next.
Hello?
Hey, Wayne, you're on with Nancy Hook.
Hello?
Wayne, are you able to hear us? If not, we'll put you on hold. We'll try to come back to you in just a minute.
They lost me.
All right, next up is Chris in Memphis, Tennessee, on our line for Democrats.
If the government would get out of the way, maybe we could get everybody working again.
Or Republicans. Jed, good morning.
Hello. I feel as though the women should be at home and making sandwiches and pushing out babies and having their period. And
all right, we'll try to have a constructive conversation. Let's go to
Thomas in Houston, Texas, Republican line. Thanks for holding. You're on with Michael Gordon of the New York Times.
Penises everywhere.
All right, we're going to move on to
Glenn called in from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Hey, good morning. My question is, since we're spending all this money, where are we getting the money from? And my second question is, if I can shit in your mouth.
Apologize for that, Congressman. don't take that kind of language here on the Washington Journal. We'll move on. Want to talk about a tweet that...
All right, Terrence. Bob in D.C., a Republican. Bob, what did you think of last night's forum?
I'm a big supporter of Donald Trump because he's outside of the Washington bureaucracy, and I'm also a huge fan of the squirrel that died on his head.
All right, we're going to move on from there. I want to show you two of the candidates from last night's forum who are likely not to be, and then we'll go to that. Jed, I think it is, in San Francisco. Republicans been hanging on the line. Go ahead with your question or comment.
Yes, y'all have been talking about climate change and all kinds of other stuff, but the most pressing question for me is, what about the squirrel that died on...
All right, we'll go on to Art in Clearwater, Kansas. Republican. Art, do you have a question about human trafficking?
I sure do.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. There's one. Try not to laugh. C-SPAN edition 2, the sequel made by Prince Duo.
Newark, New Jersey. Good morning.
How it start, dickhead?
Okay, it's gonna be one of those mornings. Let's get back to those calls.
I was actually discussing this issue with a friend of mine recently while I was in Philly. It occurred on the basketball court. At some point during the conversation, a couple of guys who were up to no good essentially started causing trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
Again, for the first 45 minutes, Iran negotiations.
Hi, my favorite is usnews.com. But also the one I forgot to mention is womenwithhorses.com. That's also a good one.
Thanks for the call. We appreciate it.
They're protesting all over Europe against us. All I have to say to them is that, I'm an American and I can suck my own cock.
Savannah, Georgia, you're next. Good morning.
I'm Brian, and thank you for C-SPAN.
Welcome.
When did you lose your virginity?
What do you mean?
How old were you?
I'm not about to answer that
When
question.
you lost your virginity? When'd you get fucked?
Hey, thanks. Nice to hear from you.
I was quite proud of my son for when he first had sex, and I wanted to give him a trophy for that.
All right.
But when two male cats get together, their urine can make you really fucking hot.
You know what?
Just, watching the program today, getting riled up, I sort of had a eureka moment. This entire country is uncircumcised.
Let's go right on to...
Okay, when I call in, I expect you to give me your full fucking attention.
Okay, let's move on to Inverness.
People are saying that he lost the game on TV and also my ball.
They suck ass.
All right, well...
More than maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and everyone there wants to leave. We don't want to be there anymore. We don't want to keep fighting. We just want to go home. We've been there for too long. We keep getting held over and held over. We haven't seen our family in years. I mean, I can't remember the last time I barrel rolled my wife.
Next telephone call, Fayetteville, Tennessee.
For everyone we can. The Spokesman Review out here in Washington, they printed a great article. It was written by Gladwin D'Souza, and he put it quite elegantly when he said,
Next call. Another Republican call from Dusty, Washington.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, am I there?
You are on the air.
Cell phone, that must be from the Stone Age here.
I'm becoming the vilified. I manage a Quiznos, and these punk kids come in and they expect a free bag of chips as our deal used to be, but times have changed, and I got to say, you want those Doritos? Well, cool fucking ranch, kid. I think this is a really disruptive new bunch we have out in Silicon Valley. I mean, did you know that Facebook was developed in a dorm room by 2 naked chicks?
All right, Clarence, an independent in Washington.
Washington, D.C. area. You can read more in the New York Times as well, and a front page story in the Washington Post. Rob is joining us from Brooklyn, New York, Republican line. Good morning. Second Amendment versus local laws. What's your take?
You know, I'm from Brooklyn. I read the New York Times. And to tell you the truth, Ani, you look pretty nervous. And I just want to know at this point, what's your stance on the movie Cool?
Jacob is joining us.
Eventual result, and that is from Mr. Chairman. Do you believe that Mitt Romney has a big penis?
I apologize, Chairman McDonald, for that comment. We're trying to keep the conversation productive here this morning.
Judging from Putin's reaction, he recently stashed missiles in Cuba. My grandfather, I remember him watching this. He is Ukrainian, and he made a comment to me, which was...
Okay, we're going to go on to...
I was watching this last night, and while CNN and Fox both had placed the casualties around the low hundreds, the independent media journalists who were actually on the ground in this battlefield had to...
Okay, we're going to go on. We've had a couple...
Over the New Hampshire primary, I was wondering what size lead do you think he needs to avoid his appointment, and also how big is Mitt Romney's penis?
Charlotte, North Carolina. Apologies, Governor. Charlotte.
That people are wasting water. I mean, there's fluoride in it. People are wasting it. You know, I came across an article on the cover of Tiger Beat the other week. Obama sings, 12 songs in the shower.
I don't believe it's true, but what 15-year-old boy who's drunk isn't going to try to feel up the class slut?
Let's go.
And all the stuff that's been going on, and you guys have not been getting a lot of fan service as far as things go, and I just really want to thank you for sticking through it and keep doing your job and, keep doing what you do, despite, a lot of people really not liking it. And as far as that goes, I would really just like to give you a nice big fuck.
McLean, Virginia.
Jack is next. Democrats line. Hello.
What? I'm on the fucking...
Let's go to Aaron.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
And I was also wondering if you were going to suck Mr. Doyle.
All right, we'll go on to Tammy, Myersville, Maryland.
Good morning. I think this idea is a bit excessive, actually. I think we should just let people work again. And if I had it my way, I would just like a new update for Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch.
That's going to be a 90% poll right there. Wait, you just wait. That's what's going to happen. What are you going to do about it, dumbasses?
And unfortunately, though, we're no longer going to be able to make jokes about his big throbbing erection.
All right, we'll let you go there, Bob.
The wait for his treatment is taking far too long. I don't know how much longer he can last. His balls are huge.
Yeah, I'm a simple man. I'm a Republican. And all I can say is I scratch my ass and say, is this the best of America?
Okay, we're going to go on to Scottsdale, Arizona. Good morning to you. Please, no profanity on this network. Good morning on this alternative minimum tax.
Hi, am I on the air?
You sure are?
Fuck.
Okay, speaking about inappropriate language.
With these candidates, they fucking cut me off.
Okay.
Taking stupid pills or because Congress treats their constituency like a pimp treats a whore.
Stu Lewis, and it doesn't say where it's coming from. He says here, C-SPAN sucks, but not as much as you do. That's to me. Have a nice day, dickhead.
Oh, great. This is a Dream Eskimo. Go fuck yourself.
Sorry. We're going to move on to Kathy, Michigan.
On the air?
You are.
Fuck.
All right. John, Kingsland, Georgia.
Hello.
You're on the air, Jim. Go ahead.
Shit.
We'll move on to Keith. My apologies.
I don't care. You need a colonoscopy. I can't help but think they're just trying to get up in my asshole.
Next call.
Might be tradition to show the tax return, but I really don't feel it's completely necessary, and you can go fuck yourself.
Apologize for that. Well, go ahead, please.
I can't believe that people are applauding a war criminal. You guys are fucking nuts.
San Diego, you're next. Good morning.
I wish China or the United States get leave the fuck.
All right. Apologize for that.
I want you to start living as a gay woman.
And I had the pleasure of seeing the Washington Monument, and believe it or not, it looks exactly like my erect penis.
All right, we'll move on.
Yes, sir. I was just wondering, do you respect Howard Stern's penis?
Let's go to Fool, the coward, the fraudulent boob in the office, the orange anus.
Well, Steve, let's dispense with the name calling.
I think the CEO of Bank of America should be Howard Stern and Baba Booey.
Okay, we'll stop you there, and we...
Yeah, hi. My question is,
would he torque your asshole?
We'll go to West next, Normal, Illinois.
My question deals with why don't they sort of advertise more these cars that are environmentally efficient? And I'd like to stick my finger in your in-betweens. Bend over and crack a smile.
Oh, heck no.
Why do they not advertise more, the other ones? Is it because there's not enough money in it?
With that planning, I'm sure she gets, screwed right in the vagina a lot of the time.
Let's go to Troy.
Alright, this is gonna be my last video. This is gonna be my last stream, and I gotta go. And the last prank call too.
Next call is.
Hold up, I'm sorry. The very best C-SPAN prank call, Volume 1, made by Dr. Just Trying.
Lexington, Kentucky. Good morning.
Good morning. Am I on?
You are on.
Okay, cool. Fuck you.
Let's go next to Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston, you're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Hey, that was a nice guy.
Waco, Texas, Jed, Democrat. Hi, Jed, you're on the air. Go ahead. Jed, are you with us? All right, let's move on to...
Stephen, he used the word empathy. If you go back and look at his testimony and read it, he's a clear, big-time supporter of black males, not even black females. The proof stands in his riddles of the pornos. Every Friday night, he would go and rent pornos for the weekend for almost 2 years. The subject of every one of them was black males, Long Dong Silver. He rented that 3 times before he finally bought it. He never rented a video about woman to woman.
I'm going to stop you on that. It's getting a little bit too in. But let me go back.
Was this guy a researcher for the Judiciary Committee or something? I haven't heard about the 3 rebels. Good morning. You're on with Glenn Johnson. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mr. Johnson, I just want to say, I love George Bush because he loves to blow shit up, first of all.
Thanks, caller. Let's go.
As you look at this from north of the border, what's your take on these Republican debates, Ray?
Well, I think that that the video you played about the marital infidelity is very relevant because I feel like that entire round showed ABC moderators' true bias against Mr. Gingrich, of whom I'm a supporter. And I look at C-SPAN as the example of a network which has the ability to stay unbiased. And first, I have to ask you, Mr. Scully, if you personally have a circumcised penis.
We apologize for that. This program works when you can weigh in with thoughtful comments. We apologize for that comment and hope that you don't call again. Next.
Jack, Dallas, Republican. You're on with Joe DeGenova.
Hey, Joe, how you doing? I'm Jack Strickland. The question I don't see being addressed is the abundance of references in her emails about AIDS, Skrillex. And what's...
Sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and move on.
More calls. Normal, Michigan. Reagan on our Democrats line. Go ahead.
Hi, Pedro. Thanks. And just on a side note, an old college buddy of yours said hello, my coworker. But anyway, on the topic, just to tell you the truth, I don't think we've been bipartisan enough today. I think the main issue is that people are wasting water. I mean, there's fluoride in it. People are wasting it. I came across an article on the cover of Tiger Beat the other week. Obama sings, 12 songs in the shower.
Alright,
Topeka can.
Okay, I might have to pause the video. Pause the prank calls. I'm sorry. And I'm about to end the stream, so I'll see y'all soon.